stumps. A very good length again by Sompal Kami. I think he's done his homework. He's recognized the batsman's strength. That is why he's bowling that very heavy length, that is back of the length. It's pretty hard to get runs off those.
I think one of the other concerns today for Nepal, they've obviously chased three big totals, 275 twice and over 280 in that very first game against Namibia. But we saw yesterday afternoon a combination of a much better Scottish bowling performance and a wicket that just wore a little bit and offered more spin in the second innings. This is the third use of this wicket as well. I think anything over 250 is going to be very difficult to chase down, so Nepal spinners, after this initial burst from Kami and KC, are going to have a huge role to play. Kushal Malla on your screen there. Sandeep Lamachani, 9 wickets in 3 matches since his return to the international team. Dipender Singh Airi, who's got the ball in his hand at the moment, and Lalit Rajbanshi, who's back into the team, having missed out for the last 2 games. So those 4 spinners could end up bowling as much as 40 overs of spin, even Rohit Paudel and Kushal Bertel as part-time options too. I think they, for me, are going to decide the game. And if Scotland were to post something like they have in some of their other games, 270 plus, it could be too tall a task for Nepal to chase down.
Yes, that would be behind their heads in Nepal. That is why I think Monty Desai went with Lalit Rajbanshi and rested Gulshan Jah. I think that is a very good move because, like you said, Lenny, Sandeep Lamachani will probably miss the UAE tour. That is why Bangshi is playing today. Good length again, Yorker length.
Well, it's going to be interesting for that tour of Dubai, looking ahead to that. Also, Gulshan Jah will miss that tour with the representative duty he has for the under-19 national side as they try to qualify for a World Cup. I think that's a good move from Cricket Association of Nepal. That's an important structure too, and Jah at that level with all his international experience will be critical. We don't know for certain, but we suspect Lamachani unlikely to go to the UAE. This one's flayed through the offside. Good diving stop. Much more like it after a tardy start to their fielding. Big applause for Kushal Bertel and a pat in the bun from Sandeep Jura.
Yes, that was a blinder of a fielding by Kushal Bertel, diving full length to his left. Look at that. Non-dominant hand. Picks up and throw while lying down on the ground. A very good effort by Kushal Bertel. This is how they can get rid of the nerves. By fielding well, diving around like we saw Dipender Singh Airi earlier, and now Kushal Bertel helping the bowlers. 5 dots on a trot by Sompal Kami. He's bowled in a very good length to both the batsmen, Manze and Kotsa, while Karan Casey is either side of the stumps.
Nicely bowled, beats Kotsa, and just a small sign of some inconsistent bounce as we get to the end of that over. It's a maiden from Sompal Kami. Definitely kept low, that one. It's 20 for none.
Given 16 run in his 2 overs, a bit expensive. He's conceded boundaries 9. I think this is a good move by Karan Casey, changing the angle, coming around the wicket to George Munsey. That is what Sompal Kami did and cramped the batsman.
Good movement, and we haven't seen a huge amount of movement through the air, even though there's been 9 AM starts. Climatically just felt a bit different this morning. Quite a lot of air pollution, you can see it there. It's very hazy, no dew, and maybe going to be a little bit warmer than some of the other days that we've had. That's something that Nepal will have more experience with. You can see just how harsh the visibility is. Can't see the Chobar Hills to our right. Down the leg side will be given as a wide. This really is as bad as I've ever seen it in Kathmandu. Why is that? Is that air pollution or a bit of haze, or what is it?
No, I think it's haze, not that much of air pollution. And in the meanwhile, look, George Munsey is stepping down the track again, like Matty Hayden used to do in his era, in his playing days. It's a bit of a haze, Lenny. It's not air pollution.
Flicked away, and flicked away for 4. It's good batting from Munsey. He's going to look to be aggressive in this first power play, and he's coming at Karen Casey. Scotland have clearly targeted the 2 medium pacers for Nepal as their weaker link, and they're trying to make runs here in the first 10 overs.
And you can look at George Munsey there. He's covering the angle of the ball. He's coming across the stumps and trying to flick it down the fine leg, because the fine leg fielder is inside the circle. That is why he's getting 4s down that area. And every fielder there, Dipender Singh Aire and Captain Rohit Podal, having a chat with Karan Casey, the senior pro Karan Casey. He has done wonders for the national side. A bit expensive in today's match and the match against Namibia, the 3rd match they played.
Again, movement in. Munsey stays in his crease, can only work it to to mid-wicket. Good start this for Scotland, having lost the toss, being asked to bowl first. What all of the teams have been saying to us, Paresh, is that the spinners in the morning games have tended to have a big impact with that period from, let's say, 9:45 to about 11:30. There being significantly more turn on offer. And that's going to be the critical part, maybe not just of this first innings, but maybe of the entire match today. Straight to mid-on. When would you get spin into the game, and how big a role are Lamachani et al. Going to play for Nepal?
Well, Lamachani, no doubt, he's a match winner for Nepal, so he'll come into play a bit early than what Rohit Podal would have thought. Even Kushal Malla, he bowls very well. Now Lalit Narayan Rajbankshi is in the side. He bowls good left-arm orthodox. All the left-arm orthodox, they've learned their art from the legendary Sakti Goshen.
One of the things that the 2 openers will desperately want to do, both for the left-arm spinners but also for Sandeep Lamachani, is get rid of Munsey. Because after that, the next left-hander in the lineup for Scotland is down at number 10. We know Lamachani and both of the 2 left-armers will significantly prefer bowling to right-handed batters, so it's almost like a double prize getting rid of Munsey. He's one of the best players in associate cricket. He's in the form of his life. He's probably never played better. Also get rid of the 1 left-hander in the top order. That's what they'll desperately want. Good finish to the over from Karen Casey with 4 consecutive dots. 6 gone, 25 for none.